Ladies and gentlemen, totally enjoy the show, guys. Da, 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 da. Now, guys, I made a lot of videos on talking about dealing with people's reactions to you and dealing with what people say and dealing with what people do. I think it's going to take a very specific, obviously, it takes a very specific kind of person to spend time with me as a friend or a partner. And I'm only looking for partners. I want to only date. I don't want to make friends really. I mean, I can make friends. I don't mind making friends. I like that. But I really want to just date people. And it might be just one person. And I mean, people are like, well, if you date, look, I've got my wife too, but I'm in an open marriage. So might be like, well, you're dating a person, why would you just want to hang out only with them? I've seen many, many times where people have friends that hang out with their partner and it ruins the relationship, or it's just that you have all these friends that are no good and they just are really annoying and your partner's like, why are your friends so annoying? Like, I don't want to engage with them. And not to say that people's friends are bad or people have bad friends, but I've seen some couples where they just, you can tell they only hang out with each other, and it's really sweet and really nice, and they're really into each other, and they don't need friends. Like, I don't need friends. I mean, I love friends, and I've had lots of friends in my life, but I'm at the point in my life where relationships are so much better. Man or woman, I'm more than happy to date someone long term outside of my marriage, because I mean, I'm still married, but I don't mind dating more than one, but I really want to narrow it down. I don't want to be dating too many people. There's STDs out there and stuff like that, but I really, and I'm safe about it. I definitely use a condom and stuff, but anyway, I really feel like, um, when you're meeting people, some people are just too like think some people are just like, you might be friends with, or you might be dating someone and their friends are just so annoying. You know that feeling where you're just like, my goodness, like, why are you friends with that person? And you really feel like they shouldn't be for some reason, but they are, and you're just like very annoyed, and you're just like, why would you even talk to that person, right? And I really don't I'm so busy with all my videos, I'm so busy with all my performing, that I really don't have time to just really be, um, to just really be, um, having a bunch of friends and going to all these parties and doing whatever. I really don't have time. Like, if you have a partner that you love and they're romantic or sweet, or there's someone that's really nice, or they just really, if I spent like 2 hour, 3 hour, maybe 4 hours a week with someone, I would like that. That'd be good. I would think that'd be really nice. And I can meet maybe other people too, but 4 hours a week with someone, or maybe 2 or 3 hours a week with someone, that's all you really need, right? You can relax, you can enjoy each other. I mean, if it was more or less, that would be fine. I wouldn't mind. Well, maybe not less, but more. I would like that too, but not too much more. I really do like to engage with my audience and make videos for you guys. Um, you know, and of course, my partner will appreciate that because they'll know that I'm doing it for the money for us, right? And of course, I'm assuming they'll have a good career too. But like in general, I really want my fans to know that you really have to focus on the good people out there, and like I said, a lot of people are married nowadays. A lot of people don't want friends. They don't want people that won't date them, and they might be dating someone already. A lot of people are really doing their own thing and really happy about it, and don't want to have anyone involved with their life. They don't want anyone to talk to other than their partner. We live in a world now where you want to date people. You don't want to just sit around and chat with people that you don't know. Or there's some people that do, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. Like for me, I'm just too busy. I really don't have time to just engage with people that I'm not gonna spend time with, um, outside. And like I said, like it doesn't really. It's not like a thing that's a standard rule or anything. I'm not setting it as a standard rule. If I see someone that's an acquaintance or I see someone that I think is really nice, or maybe someone that really likes my channel and we're both in a relationship with someone and we don't want to date each other, that's totally fine. I think it's really not a big deal, you know. But and it depends on how people approach me, because I think in general the way people are approaching me now is not a good way. It doesn't feel right for me. So, and it's not everybody, not everyone I feel this way about, but in general I really feel, you know, I'm really worth a lot, and I don't feel that I'm getting the response I'd like to be getting. And not to say that it's totally wrong, and not to say that everyone's giving me that response, but in general, I really feel I'm very, you know, regardless of being a celebrity type and knowing your worth in terms of like how much money you'll make in the future, that's one thing, you know, but even in general, I think even if someone's really poor, doesn't make a lot of money, they don't have anything going for them really except for maybe they have a partner. And you know, I really think even someone like that is going to need respect. They're gonna need love. Obviously everybody needs that, right? Not not just celebrities. Everybody in the world needs love. Everybody in the world needs attention. Everybody in the world needs to feel like they're king or queen. You know, we don't want to live in a world where just there are some people that are very, very poor, that are not the conventionally attractive types, and they have a very happy life. They respect each other, their partner loves them fully, they really engage in their relationship, you know, they really feel part of something good, you know. So it does, you know, and so that's just the least you deserve, right? And being a celebrity type, not to say that I deserve more of that, I don't think I deserve more of that, but I think, you know, when you're meeting people and they're not, if people are just constantly bugging you or harassing you, like what kind of situation is that, right? You really need people that are really going to be like, wow, you really did all those videos, or and of course, you know, you've got people that are going to say stuff, and then you've got your friends and family, right? And your partners and people you date. So those people are always going to say good things, and the other people won't, and maybe acquaintances will be good too, and only certain people will say good things, right? So you know already if someone's saying bad things, they're not your type of person. But in general, I really think, you know, that being a YouTuber or TikToker really, some people really overreact on how they think YouTubers and TikTokers live, you know, like my life is really great. I've dated a lot of great people. I've done a lot of stuff in my life, definitely. You can almost say I've lived almost a fantasy life in general. But I mean, you know, there's only so much it could be, right? You know, some people just assume I have this like grand life and I'm just like living it up every day and doing all these things. And I do definitely live a very fantasy type of life. I do have a very, you know, I'm not rich or anything at all. I'm poor, but I do feel I have things going on that maybe other people don't have. So I mean, I totally get maybe why they might be upset. But I mean, really, you know, I don't lead like you know, there's a certain limitation with how fantasy your life can get, right? So I mean, really, I don't think people are like aware of, and like I said, I mean, I can't relate to people that don't have any type of fantasy in their life, right? So I mean, I can understand why someone that's like never had a good looking partner, never dated very much, never did anything really with a lot of people, never meet people, never have a good career. I mean, obviously, people like that are not going to be like gung ho about the fact that I've dated lots, I've had very good looking partners, I've dated celebrities even, and I have a channel that's got 49,000 videos. So I think I can see now where, I mean, I've known that before, but I mean, I can see where people might be like, okay, already, like, you know, this is why we hate you because you do all this and that. Like J Lo, for instance, right? Like, there are some people that can't stand her for dating Ben Affleck, right? But I mean, in general, and I mean, I guess I can see the point. You know, obviously people are not going to be too happy about it. But I mean, how is that people are like? How is that our fault? But we are privileged. Me and J Lo are privileged to be very good looking and to have all these opportunities. So I mean, I guess I can see where that comes from. But I mean, you know, and I mean, obviously there are people that are like, how am I going to be happy for you if you have all this? Well, I guess that makes sense. But I'm just like for me, I'm just trying to live my life my best way I can, right? But anyway, you know, So it makes sense that people would be upset in general about it. But I mean, it's not your life, you know, if you don't have, and of course, I'm understanding, you know, I know not everyone's gonna look like this and really have opportunities galore. So I totally understand to some extent now, but yes, so I mean, I understand why there's haters, but in general, I mean, I don't think, you know, whatever, I think I can understand. Anyway, I like to live my life the best way possible and really focus on looks and beauty. But there are some people like that are haters that are really like they could have a better life or they could get into better shape or they could do something to improve, but they don't, right? And those are the people that are the worst. There are some people that really have no way of getting better situations. There are some people that don't even try and they could. There's some people that really can't, right? And I understand obviously they're not gonna like me, but and some of them do like me. That's not to say they don't like me, but and then there are some people that are just like, you know, that just don't even try. Like I've had some people just say mean things to me, and like it's all oftentimes people will say mean things to me, and it's like, well, I didn't do anything, but a lot of times these people just have given up on themselves, you know, and some of them are gorgeous too, but they just don't feel gorgeous, or they've given up on their dreams, or they don't want to pursue anything, or they have a lot of dreams. Like the thing is, I'm so talented. I've done 49,000 videos. That's a lot of videos. So even someone with like 10,000 videos that has way more subscribers than me might be threatened by me, right? Anyway, totally Joe, bye now.